What's going on, everybody? Painblade back here again from Server 1 representing ISC. And guys, I apologize. I did not release our fight with Sasori last night. It was ATB. I was kind of tired. We kind of did the match. And I wanted to show you this fight because I've actually broken the original record I had of 83, 84 million damage up to 94 now. Now, I'm a little upset about this fight, and I'll tell you why. So I was in a hurry to get this done because I had a New Year's party to go to with my family and stuff. So I was like, you know what, I'm being rushed. So I decided to go ahead and continue using Connected Feelings to do this damage. But what I didn't realize is we maxed out the new tribe special bonus, which actually had Bonds by Resin, which would have probably pushed me over 100 million damage, which I regret not looking at before I did this. So this was kind of a mistake on my end, but I still wanted to show you guys the setup that we did. It hasn't changed at all. The only difference is now the Sasori fight is different than, of course, than the Hidan fight, because Sasori can actually one-shot your units because you do have 2 A units sitting in the force team, right, with Connected Feelings. And even if you don't use Connected Feelings, then you have 1 A unit with bonds by Resin. So keep that in mind. So the thing here is you got to make sure that you do stun him on the energy cell before you do the second Connected Feelings, and then the third one doesn't matter. The people can die because Connected Feelings will for sure connect. So Shikamaru has to connect, as does or Deidara has to connect. One of the two have to connect there. Now, I did notice one thing here that I've been kind of making a mistake on. I probably should have put Kikakashi here instead of Gaara, because Gaara here would have been probably better in energy. Due to the fact that Kikakashi doesn't really need to use his Jutsu. He's going to use his skill too, and actually Gaara needs his Jutsu. So it probably would have boosted up Gaara's damage a little more. As you see there, I scrolled up, and there's Kikakashi's Jutsu. Now, he does boost T unit damage, so there is Mama Sakura in my force cell, but the actual tribe itself is also a T tribe. So you want to make sure that you pull off the proper amount of damage. Now, as you guys can see here, I'm going _3. The speed of this is going a little faster again because I am in a hurry, so I'm going to show you the second rate of damage, and I'm also going to talk about my Itachi fight tomorrow. We finished Itachi. I think we got a little past the halfway mark to Itachi. We're at 45-50% I think now. No, actually, I think 55% actually in terms of finishing ATB. So big ups to ISC for doing a great job. But here we go. The second one, 30 million. So there's big damage right there. So this is only the second turn, guys, right? So now we're going to be seeing the third turn. And I believe my last turn is the one where I do the crazy damage. This one's still not too bad. Now, the reason why the damage has gone up drastically is obviously due to the fact that we've boosted up the tools. So T, A, and special damage tribes tools have all been boosted up to almost max at this point. If you guys are doing ATB for the first time and you're using this method, those are the 3 ones you want to focus on. Even the 4th one, just putting tribe damage up in general, right? Because there are featured tribes in this that will do more. For example, Bonds by Resin is one of them, and if you boost that up, it does 100% more damage than it normally would. So this is why I'm a little upset, because we've actually maxed it out, and I made this video, and then at the end of it, people were like, "Oh, you didn't use the right tribe," and I'm like, damn. So 94 million is still really good, not gonna complain about it, but we could have done a lot better, guys. So this is what kind of upsets me at myself here. But as you can see there, I'm actually stunning every time. I'm getting away with the defense down right there. Kakashi didn't get his S2, so he's gonna pull off this mediocre damage there. But here we go. Let's see how much the third CF does here. Now, I did fight Itachi today, I will tell you this, and he is hella tanky in comparison. Now, we fought Deidara. We beat Deidara 2 days ago. He was also very tanky, but the difference with Deidara and Itachi is Itachi has an insane amount of guard rate due to his skill 2, and just naturally he has a high guard rate amount in his stats. I wish I could see what that damage was. I think it was 40 something. So let's take a look and see what the total is, guys. I apologize, I'm doing it ×3 here. Again, the in a hurry part, I will freeze frame for you guys some of the damage, though we'll see, but I think at the end is all that matters. So there you go, 91.5 million, 3.52%, right? And I think most of ISC is averaging about 5 to 7 million right now. So it's really nice damage coming from all of us. So that was round number 1. I'm going to go ahead, guys, and fast forward this part to round number 2 for you. Alright, guys, so what I did here is I went ahead and deleted most of the fight, and I'm only going to be showing you the CF damage, including the final damage at the end. Alright, so let's start off with the first one. and I'm gonna go ahead and slow it down and freeze frame it for you guys so you can see what the damage looks like. And also after this video, guys, stay at the end of the video if you want to see how certain buffs work. Shout out to Binato for putting this together. There was a lot of confusion between what certain buff terminology meant. So for example, we're going to be covering buffs that are for certain cells, buffs for active allies at the start of turn, and buffs versus allies going first or attacking first or attacking last. Okay, so there's very big differences between them. Shout out to him for Binato again for putting that together. We wanted to highlight it real quick because a lot of people don't know how the buffs work. I actually was confused on one of them myself. He actually corrected me on one of them, which was great. So I learned something new, which I thought I knew all along, but I guess I was wrong there. So again, it's always good to learn new things, guys. So just stick around. We'll show you what it is right after this. But here's the second, I believe now, or maybe the third one. So let's take a quick look here. I think this is the third one actually. There we go. So let's see what the total damage comes up to after. Actually, no, I think it was the second one maybe. Yeah, it was the second one. Sorry, guys. So here comes the third one. Now, if I were you guys and you're looking to be successful in ATB, start working on this tribe if you have the characters. If you don't have them, it's even worth picking them up when the extra fragment banner pops up with them, just to do this much damage and to help your alliance build higher rankings throughout. Right, there's 46 million right there. So total million. Let's just look at the total real quick here. So total is, I think this is the 94. Let's round up to 94 million. Okay, so there you go. So that's essentially how much damage you can pull off with CF. Now, that's the end of that. Now, I wanted to really talk about those buffs real quick. Now, this is Gaara's buff. Okay, so Gaara's buff essentially says if you attack first, you get damage increase rate. If you attack last, you get damage reduction rate. Now, and for active allies. Now, what that means, guys, is every cell that's faster will always get damage increase rate, even if it's active, even if he's in it or not. Every cell that's slower will get damage reduction rate. So it gives you insane buffs for both being fast or slow. Makes him a pretty much a top tier buffer, especially for content that is PvE related. So you can see above there, self-aware Kage. He's not even in the picture or in the rotation, yet you're getting the buff because you're faster. So keep that in mind. So attacking first means if all your cells are faster, every cell will get it even if the person is not active. Now, on the other hand, there's Kieran's here, which gives the cell buffs for at the start of the turn. Now, that means only if Kieran is there. So if you see at the start of a turn, that means the character has to be in the rotation for this to actually work. If they're not, then the buff disappears as soon as they're gone off rotation. So it doesn't work quite as good as attacking first or attacking last. Then lastly, there's the cell one, which Boruto does, and it only affects your cell, guys. It has to be the exact same color that you're in. Alright, we just wanted to give a little bit of background and clarification on that. Okay, guys, this is Pain. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.